Hello, climbing friends, folks. How nice to see you. It's been so long. I haven't seen your face here. Such a long time. Yeah, totally my fault. It's 100% my fault. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Had fun making all of those videos and will continue to have fun making videos whenever they come out. So I hope you continue enjoying them. As to explain why I am here, I saw this trend that was happening and I decided that I had to absolutely catapult myself onto the bandwagon because, I just had to. I love bandwagons and getting on them. And now, here, look at it. We're rolling along. I wish there were music. Oh, thank you to whoever heard that. Okay. Anyways, ranking things. I really want to rank things, climbing related, and I thought I would start with doing holds. And if you enjoy this video, maybe I'll do something else a little more chaotic, because why not? Also, I love talking about my opinions because, the world obviously revolves around me and all of my opinions are actually fact. So if you didn't know that, now you knew that. Now let's move into what actually is supposed to be happening right now, which, if you have no idea, is basically I'm going to go through some climbing holds and I'm going to rank them because I want to. Let's get started. Why not start with the most basic thing ever? A jug. I don't know. I feel like jugs, they're just always there for you. Obviously, when you start climbing, most, if not all of the holds are jugs, which is really, really wonderful. It makes you feel very secure. I just always love it when on a harder climb, there is a jug. It's just like, surprise, and you're like, oh, that's a jug, and then you fall off, But the next time you try the climb, you're like looking forward to the jug. So I feel like it gets an A. Obviously, it's just there for you and you feel held. I feel held, at least. Do you feel held or like you're holding on? It doesn't allow gravity to take its effect as much, and I love that. Moving on to crimps. I feel like it depends on what kind of crimp. Like if there is substance to the crimp, like there's some sort of ledge as opposed to a credit card crimp, I like them. I like crimps as long as I'm not super, super pumped out. But the credit card crimps kind of like give it a bad give it a bad reputation. Oh my gosh, give it a bad reputation. So I think I'm gonna have to put it in C, which is really wonderful because, C, crimp. Gotta do the alphabetical things. Anyways, pockets. Let me be clear, multiple finger pockets. I love multiple finger pockets. I know pockets and crimps, they cause a lot of problems in terms of pulley injuries. However, pockets are really fun and they make you feel a little more powerful because you're like, wow, I'm not using all of my fingers right now. And I can't. It's not possible. And I gotta rely on the finger strength. And that just makes me feel good. So I'm gonna put them in B because they don't necessarily help you defy gravity as much as jugs do, but they're good. Multiple finger pockets, love them. Pinches. I hate pinches. And it's probably because I just am not a super powerful climber. I just always, where you go to grab something and then your hand just slips off of it. That's exactly what happens anytime I try a pinch. Especially a wide hand pinch where you're like, I totally got that. It just never feels good. And I end up always trying to use it as a side pull as opposed to an actual pinch where you're pulling yourself in. And I feel like if you're a powerful climber, good for you. I'm really happy for you, but this is my world and I'm living in it. So I'm gonna put it as a D. I do not like pinches. Single finger pockets. If there was an F, I would put it there. This picture, do you see this? The climbers flipping us off. Flipping us off. Also, just feel like causes a lot of unnecessary injuries. I'm not a fan. It always makes me feel super weak, and if I'm on a climb, that's where I am stopping because I do not want to get an injury by using a single finger pocket. Even though it looks like a volcano. Slopers. I love slopers. Most of the time. I love the idea of being able to use a sloper. When I am able to use a sloper, I'm like, wow, I am a professional climber. I deserve to be going to the Olympics. I am part Slovenian. So, I got that Janja Garnbret in me. I'm just saying. Yeah, slopers just make you feel super, super cool because usually they don't. So when they do, you're like, wow, I've improved so much. And I just love the idea of slopers. They're really cool. And anytime I see one, I'm like, bam, because it's just like dough, when you're making bread. Do you make bread? I make bread. You should make bread. Making bread is awesome. When you make the dough of anything, you just want to whoop out, and I just want to do that with a sloper. It's like giving it a high five. It just gives such a fulfilling feeling, and they're really fun until your hand slips off and you can't use it. Anyways, love slippers. They're going in the A. Next, we have underclings. Underclings, I'm going to put in the superior. Underclings just feel so good when you get them. Like, it's definitely a trust process. And for those of us that, for those of you that have commitment issues, like getting an undercling, especially like starting, is like when it's a starting move, you're like, but you have to commit to it, right? And absolutely just like pull yourself in, and then it's like, wow, I'm so strong. And then you like go to the next one, and you're like, wow. Where's my gold medal, you know? So I really love underclings. They make you feel so good about yourself. And I actively seek them out. Unless they also involve a knee bar, in which I do not. I inactively seek them out. Next up is an arete. I didn't know what an arete was for a very long time, and actually didn't really use aretes for a long time until I realized that they are very, very helpful when climbing things. An arete is basically like the corner where two parts of a wall meet. That's the best way that I can explain it right now. I'm putting it in the superior because whenever you're like, what is the next move? And then there's an arete right there and you just like, wow, it's an incredible feeling. And I love being able to do that because you're like, wow, I am playing the system right now, even though the root setter is absolutely intended for you to use that. And it just makes you feel like a powerful climber. I love aretes. The last two might be a little controversial, but I love them. The first of which are footholds. I think these have to go in the A tier. You know, you're climbing a harder grade than you're used to, and you're like, wow, that next hold is really, really far away. I wonder if I could just like mess around and do it statically as opposed to dynamic, which I know for sure is what the root setters want me to do, or nature when they were like baking their roots out on the rock, creating those little crevices for you. I just love how you can use a foothold, and you know that other people have tried it because there's chalk on it. Other people have made the same decision that I have, and I'm probably gonna epically fail because it's a foothold for a reason and not a handhold. However, they come in clutch. I'm just saying. I have tried to turn so many climbs from dynamic into static, and footholds have always been there for me. Like, they're just holding me up, and I really, really appreciate them. So they have to be ranked A. I just love them so much. They do fail me many times when I think that they're actually a handhold as opposed to a foothold, and my hand's like, no, that's really bad and slippery, and slips off, and then I fall, which, you know, isn't a great feeling. However, them being useful outweighs them screwing me over, you know? So, A tier, obviously. Last, but actually definitely least, I don't know what I was saying with these last two. It was the footholds that I was really looking forward to. Other people's hands and legs and faces, aka partner climbing, definitely, I don't know if it deserves a D. Like, I feel like it's a very good bonding opportunity. Don't know if I would use other people's hands for climbing if I were to have a choice. So C tier, but like, again, with the bonding moment, like, it's really nice or whatever. Yeah, so this is my ranking. Take it or leave it, but don't leave it, so you better take it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a lot of fun. I hope you have a lot of fun. Definitely planning on making more videos, just so you know. Life happens. People get drained. It's whatever. It happens. Thank you so much for being here, and I can't wait to create more funny videos. I hope you have a wonderful rest of whatever day that it is for you. I will see you soon. Rock on.